Zach, you have an update on Joe?
It looks like he sprained his wrist. So felt it early in the game and then felt it on the touchdown pass.
Have you heard anything wrong before tonight?
Not that I'm aware
Do you think he can come back? Can he come back this year?
of. I have no idea. All the information I have is 2 seconds away. And we went to go try to find to win the game.
Do you know what's next for Joe in terms of being evaluated?
I do not. We'll find that out next week.
Other than that, 400 yards allowed on defense, what did you feel like was the biggest issue on the defensive side of the ball?
I think there were some positive things I saw from the defense. You know, this is a good offense. They can extend plays with their quarterback. You know, some of them were probably good calls. Some of those penalties extended drives, and that's the way it is. And so now we got to buckle up. We got to be good third down positions, and some of those drives got extended. And they scored points, and our guys got to find a way to keep competing down the field, and that's a challenge. So again, I know we're disappointed with the loss, but I'm not discouraged about where the season's headed after this game. So these guys are going to stick together. We're going to take the long weekend here and regroup and get ready for Pittsburgh next week.
That's the first extended play that Jake's really gotten. How did you think they handled the situation?
I thought there were some positive things from Jake. That's a tough defense to face in your first NFL action. I was proud of the way that he went in there and led those guys and competed. And again, I can only imagine the situation he finds himself in, you know, when you're down and it's a situation like he's in, but I thought he competed and did some good things for us.
At halftime, did you broach the conversation of Joe potentially going back in? I mean, what kind of information did you have at halftime about whether he'd be able to come back or not?
Jake would be fine.
Zach, did you have any idea of what, I know you threw the touchdown pass and felt it, on the other play.
How aware were you of the warm-up he went through where he wasn't able to throw the ball?
Before the game?
No, right when he went out.
Yeah, I saw that.
Zach, there was a lot made on social media about something that Burrow was wearing on his wrist, getting off the bus yesterday.
Back to that, so did you feel good about Burrow coming in until he couldn't throw the ball?
I mean, watch how he played the first half. He did everything we needed to do.
What's your message? What's your message in there to the guys at this point?
Yeah, we're not going to let one game define us. This was certainly a big game for us. Our guys were excited about on the road. It didn't go our way. And in a long season like this, what you got to do is be able to regroup. And we know what kind of guys we got in the locker room. We've done this kind of situation before. We got to rally here at the end of the season, the last 7 weeks. Great opportunity at home against Pittsburgh to get started on that track. And so, you know, not to let the guys forget, we had a nice stretch there. 4 games, winning. We were in a good area. We lost a last-second field goal, and then we lost a tough game, Thursday night game on the road to a really good team. So don't get it twisted on what kind of team we have. We got a chance to regroup, and all the things that we really wanted to do are still in front of us. And so we're going to have opportunities to do that. We control our own destiny at this point, you know, by just winning these games that are in front of us in Pittsburgh. And I know our guys are going to be fired up in the right mindset to be able to do that.
It's only natural, you know, for a team to have the air kind of come out of their sails when Joe goes out. Did you feel that? Did you sense that from the guys out there?
No, I mean, obviously when you lose your starting quarterback, it's disappointing, it's tough, but really felt like our guys knew that we were still in the game, you know, and kept fighting. And again, it just didn't go our way. We didn't put enough points on the board, didn't find enough ways to keep points off the board. But, you know, I really felt the guys kept the right mindset as the game went on. We just didn't get it done.
Have you had any conversations with Joe? Out
No,
there?
I haven't. No, I was just, you know, at the point where it was Jake was in the game, I'm focused on making sure Jake's in a good mindset and our communication there was good and, you know, just trying to find a way to get a win.
Zach, you've had teams that have had a rally before and have done so. What's sort of the blueprint for a late season start?
Yeah, one game at a time, you know, and it starts with Pittsburgh. We got a home game here. It's a big one. Our guys will be up for this game, and that's the only thing we can control at this point. So I know our guys are excited to put this one behind us and move on to Pittsburgh.
You touched on it earlier. How do you think Burrow looked before the injury, just throughout the
Really
rest of the
good,
game?
really good.
Have you seen sprained wrists with quarterbacks? Is that something?
No, I don't recall.
Coach, do you see any problematic for Logan Wilson? He had 3 tackles and resulted in Baltimore players getting hurt.
Say that again?
Logan Wilson was involved with 3 tackles, one maybe the hip drop variety. Did you see anything unusual with that, or are you concerned?
The hip drop?
Logan Wilson on 3 tackles that injured Baltimore players. Did you see?
Oh, no, I have no. I don't know anything about that.
Zach, any sort of additional ligament or cartilage damage or Joe? Just a sprain.
Any update on Cam? I know he came out with the quad. I mean, it's something he's been
Yeah,
battling.
don't know definitively what it was. I don't want to be careful to say.
Is there anything about this game, it seemed like, you know, just it was a really physical game, I mean, did it feel like, anything out of the norm for a divisional game, or what was the vibe like, as guys just kept going down?
Vibe was AFC North football. You know, there's in a good environment, our guys were fired up and ready for this one. Really, I know the score was a two-score game, I get that, I know the perception of me. Our guys fought, you know, I didn't feel like for 1 second, the wind was out of our sails and guys were letting things happen. I felt like every single down in, down out on defense, those guys were competing their tail offs. On offense, our guys were fighting like crazy. And it's a good football team, it is, and disappointing that we didn't come through. But again, not discouraged in the slightest about what our guys are capable of for the rest of the season. Okay, thank you.